Welcome back, my friends. My name is Sushant Ishmani and I am the CEO and founder of 3 Touchpoints, a full-service web analytics consulting firm based out of Pennsylvania, USA. First of all, I would like to welcome you all in our first and exclusive blog series on optimizing your e-commerce business using your in-house web analytics solution. Secondly, all of those who are new to this blog series, I would highly recommend checking out our previous blog posts and videos at conversionpath.typepad.com. Now, let's jump on to the next topic of this week, which is another interesting question asked to me by an e-commerce manager working with a small-size skincare brand in the North America market. And this question was, every week we spend 2 to 6 hours looking at the basic health metrics of the business. Why do you think that's not enough? More than 85 to 90% of the small and mid-sized e-commerce players in the industry spend on an average 2 to 6 hours per week looking at the basic health metrics of the business to keep themselves apprised of the current health of the business. In these hours, the focus is always restricted to the basic metrics like unique visitor trend, the page views, the visit trend, your online revenue, your site conversion, your top referring domains, and your most popular products and categories. As you can clearly tell by looking at the above metrics or by hearing the above metrics, that none of the above measures provide complete picture of the online business performance. Let me explain this with certain examples. Unique visitor and visitor number for a particular month or week have no significance because it does not explain whether it's an increment or decline from the previous month or week. That's why most of the e-commerce players prefer looking at the trend report instead of looking at a specific number for a particular month or a week. But even if you perform the trend analysis, it doesn't provide the complete picture and allow you to answer the following key questions. That is this trend the result of organic or paid efforts? If it's due to paid efforts, then what is the bounce and conversion rate of these unique visitors and what is the cost per acquisition? Number 3, what visitor segment these unique visitors belong to and how the overall segment performed. To get the answers to the above questions, the e-commerce team has to invest in a web analyst who could do some deep dive analysis of the visitor's behavior and provide the complete picture of the online business performance. One of my apparel clients asked me that the page views per month on their website are increasing at a staggering rate month over month. Is this a good sign or something is fishy? Now in this case, if we don't look at any other metric and just exclusively focus on the page views as a metric, no doubt it's a great sign. After all, who doesn't want more and more pages on their websites to be viewed? But when I combine the page views count with the monthly visits count, I found nothing exciting. Actually, the increase in the page views was relative to increase in the visits per month. The average page views per visit was still the same, that is 6 page views. And the overall site conversion was also the same, that is 1.65. This clearly shows that this consistent lift in the page views per month was not due to the increase in the visit depth of the existing visitors, but in fact increase in the marketing spend by your online marketing team, which resulted in more traffic on the website. So my feedback to the client was, instead of getting excited on this consistent lift, it's better to investigate the following items before you reach to any conclusion. Number 1, look at the bounce rate on the key landing pages of your website and see if there is any opportunity to optimize the key landing pages or the content, or to avoid the unqualified traffic on the website due to improper campaign messaging. Number 2, look at the navigation path of the visitors from the landing page and determine the major exit points from the website. Number 3, check the average time spent per page value for the key landing pages on the website and see is there any opportunity for the landing page optimization. After all, who doesn't want their revenue to increase month over month? After all, every brand and retailer in the market is there to sell products and services. In return, they want to get compensated at a decent rate. Let me share with you another interesting study that I did for a home improvement client in the North America market. This retailer was experiencing a constant increase in the online revenue month over month. And the e-commerce team was quite happy with this constant increase and didn't felt a need for a deep dive analysis into their visitors' behavior until they saw a sudden decline in the monthly revenue starting third quarter. The reason was the online marketing budget got cut by 20% due to economic recession in the Western market. This really spread the chaos in the company and everyone was panicked with this decision. The e-commerce director and the chief marketing officer decided to meet and analyze the situation. They contacted a web analyst for 3 months on a 20 hours per month retainer and asked him to perform some deep dive analysis into the visitor's behavior and the retailer's customer acquisition strategy. And here are some of the findings came out of this contractual relationship. Number 1, the increase in monthly revenue was at the expense of 10% increase in the cost per acquisition due to heavy investment in the paid marketing initiatives. Number 2, the rise in revenue was relative to increase in the unique visitors count month over month, while the percentage revenue contribution from the repeat visitors declined by 10 to 15%. There was an average 10% lift in the bounce rate from the key landing pages such as homepage, category page, shop page, search page and product pages. Number 4, due to economic downturn, the retailer ran various kind of promotions like percentage off, dollar off, or free shipping to increase the monthly revenue. But this increase came out at the cost of decline in the category and product margins significantly. Last but not the least, the amount of investment done in setting up the product and shopping cart cross-sells didn't turn out to be effective for the retailer. There was no lift in the average basket size and the average order value. As you can easily determine from the above mentioned examples that just by looking at the basic click-through metrics of the business every week is not enough. And both retailers and brands can't outperform their competitors and lead in this competitive market, because the key to success is hidden beneath the behavioral traits of the visitor. And if the retailers and brand don't feel a need for deep dive analysis, they are creating more and more opportunities for the competitors to cannibalize the revenue and increase the cost per acquisition month over month. With this, we conclude this discussion, and as usual, I'm looking forward for your valuable feedback and criticism on my blog site, that is conversionpath.typepad.com. Thank you very much guys for listening to this.